I'm sitting here with Matt, the first person evicted from the Big Brother house in season 26 by a vote of 8-3. Now, a lot has happened in this past week. Yeah. Do you wish you had done anything differently?
I mean, yeah, apparently. I think, but for the most part, I mean, I tried to play this game as authentic as possible, and it's a vulnerable experience, and building trust is something that I've learned a lot about, and I think I've learned lessons I'll take with me on the outside. But at the end of the day, it's a game, and I had a lot of fun playing it.
So 3 people voted to evict Kenny and not you.
Right.
Care to guess who they are, who voted Kenny out and wanted to keep you?
Well, I was in a alliance called the Throwmance with Leah and Mackenzie. I told them, I ride or die, rise or fall upon our game together, and I hope that was the case.
Those are 2 of the 3 votes. So who do you think the third one is?
Man, I don't know. I mean, maybe chemo, maybe? I mean, I felt like we had a vulnerable conversation the night before, hopefully. I don't know.
Lisa.
Wow. Well,
does that surprise you?
All of it surprises me.
Yeah, expecting unexpected.
Right,
that's what we say.
I know it's the tagline, rang true, yeah, but...
Now, I heard you give forgiveness towards Angela. Do you think when Angela is outside the house, the 2 of you will mend fences, perhaps even be friends, or what do you think happens from here? I
mean, I ring true to what I said, Julie, is that whether I would want that or not, I already signed up my life to 70 times 7. I will forgive every single time. What she threw at me was so difficult. It was difficult to sit with. I hope it was this story of what happened was told, but regardless, I want to be a man who can forgive whether I want to or not. And so if Angela, you do get to see this one day, I would love to apologize if there's anything else I can and own wherever I can grow. But yeah, I from my angle and from Matt's side, I will do anything to reconcile with Angela.
In this short experience, just a couple of weeks in the house, did you learn anything about yourself?
Wow, yeah.
What'd you learn?
Boy, yeah, I did. I learned that, again, I have a lot of areas to grow and learn. I mean, I'm a 25-year-old man. I'm single. I really do live a really normal and humble, modest life, and I know that I have a lot of areas to grow. I think that I wouldn't change any way that I tried to approach. I tried to just be authentic. A lot of the lessons that I tried to apply in this house were what I had to learn the hard way in my real life through making mistakes and bad decisions and hurting people. And so I wanted to play this game in order to do my best to apply that in a really high-pressure context. So learned a lot about myself and how to apply it, how the world works, I mean, psychologically, socially. But it's a game, and I hold nothing against anybody.
You heard me say at the end of the live broadcast that the other person who had an upgrade power is Quinn.
Right.
The deep fake HOH. Does that surprise you? He's the other person with an upgrade?
Well, I mean, did I call it? I kind of did. I think when I was looking at the 8 I walked in with, I mean, it made sense, logically. But I mean, when you're in there, y'all, it's like one person could tell you one thing, and you start questioning. You're like, is my name even Matt? I don't even trust myself anymore. So, yeah, I mean, I figured it was Quinn. At the end of the day, I kind of feel like I just got wrapped up in really wanting to build genuine connections and not focus on the game. And maybe I just played too slow because it is a game, and it is a game.
Is it safe to say you're rooting for Mackenzie at this point? Or who are you rooting for?
Yeah, don't let it be a secret. I'm rooting for Mackenzie 100%. I was hoping we would get the chance to continue to navigate, meeting each other, and to do so without the pressure of, a lot of you guys watching.
If she wins, since you're rooting for her, you're going to have to wait a long time to see her. I'm just saying. Would you like to see your goodbye messages?
She mentioned it to me. I would like to. Yeah, I would.
Let's watch and listen.
Yes, ma'am.
David Matthew, if you are watching this, that means that I've lost the other half to my showmance. But I will just say that getting to know you these past couple days has been nothing short of incredible. I will miss you. I will talk to you later, handsome.
Matt, clearly something went wrong in the house. Never expected you to leave. Now I have to come up with a whole new plan. But don't worry, Angela will be going home next.
Matt, I've seen every season of the show, and it's genuinely impressive how bad you are at this game. I think you're a great guy, and all our talks were super genuine. So I hope you have a good rest of your summer, man, but this game wasn't meant for you.
Matt, things couldn't have gone better for me. I am so glad that you went home and I no longer have to look at those crazy eyes.
Maddie, sorry the house had to get you out. I believe you are a great guy with a good head on your shoulders, but you did not play a smart game, and that's why we had to see you go out. I love you, and we're gonna be friends outside of this house.
Hey Matt, if you're seeing this, this is absolutely the last thing I wanted, and I think you know that. I really value the time that we've spent in this house together. And shout out to the Throwmance. Don't worry, I'll hold it down, and we will really, really miss you, Ratty.
Matthew, my son, I'm so sorry if you're seeing this. I tried, I really did. The house just wanted you gone. I hope to have you around the dinner table in Dallas soon.
Absolutely.
Look, Matt Dog, you're a strong player. You came off strong and with too much kind of swag and finesse and thought you had like everybody wrapped. So I'm sorry, unfortunately, like that's how it goes. But you're still a cool dude, you know, on a personal level, all love.
Matt, my Filipino brother from another mother, if you're seeing this, I'm so sorry. I had to go with the house, and I hope we can be friends after this. I hope we go see the Philippines together.
Yeah.
I am sad to see you go. You are a great player. You are really smart. You are really wise. And I have really enjoyed getting to know you on a personal level. Good luck with everything. And we will do a denim on denim with some cowboy boots. Definitely.
Matt, my fellow man from ATL, I'm so sorry to see you go, but you had my name in your mouth and you were coming for my boy Chemo, and so I'm so sorry, but I can't wait to hang out again outside of this game.
Matt, my guy, you know you're gonna be my man. You are a beautiful soul. This is just the gameplay, brother. It's nothing personal. We gonna meet up after, you already know.
Sure.
But it's peace out right now, my dog.
Matt, you big hulking beast, dude. You're too charming and handsome, and that's why we had to send you home. You have such a big heart, and I mean it. Every conversation we had was genuine. It's just strategically this didn't line up for us. I love you, dude.
Hey Matt, so sorry to see you go. It's been such a wonderful time getting to know you, and I look forward to hanging out maybe outside of the house after summer. Sending you so much aloha. Mwah.
Matt, you're a cool guy, but you played this game terribly. You fell in love within a week. Go have fun hunting turkeys, and maybe I'll see you on the outside.
Okay, hang on. Mackenzie, in her goodbye, called it a showmance. Did I miss something? Did the two of you kiss and I missed that on the live feed?
Whoa.
No, right?
No, whoa.
Okay, I was like, did I miss something on the live feed?
No, my mama's watching.
No. Okay, well, we'll see what happens after the show.
Yeah, maybe that's when that will happen. I don't know.
What do you think of the messages you saw?
Yeah, it's funny, you know, it's a game. It's a game, and I knew that, and I was just thinking to myself, like, I think I've learned a lot about who I am and who I want to be in the real world, and maybe I was a bad player. I mean, I think I sat with Mackenzie at night. I'm like, I'm either like crushing this or like I'm trash. Like, so I mean, I guess I'm here, right? So I think like in the season of learning, like this is who I want to be. Being genuine, authentic is such a priority for me. Learning to grow, communicate my emotions, which I tried to do. I mean, hurt me in the game, you know. So it's Big Brother. It's why we love watching it. It's why I've loved watching it too. And I thank everybody for doing so. But I wanted to show who I was, and I wanted to represent work that men have to do in communicating their feelings. I think that we all know. I wanted to represent that. And if I knew if this was going to be my reality week one, I could walk out with my head high. So thank you for everybody watching.
We're all on our own journey.
Yeah.
All right, Matt, even though you've only been cut off from the outside world for a couple of weeks, a lot has happened. Oh, yes.
Really? Y'all are making me nervous.
Are you ready to hear some
I don't know. That was a big reaction.
Well, because they know what I'm talking about. Are you ready to hear some of the biggest news stories that happened since you've been locked away? Okay. Saturday, July 13th, at a Donald Trump rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, the former president survived an assassination attempt, but he did suffer a wound to his right ear. 2 people did die. One was someone attending the rally, and the other death is the alleged gunman himself. Days later, the head of the Secret Service stepped down from her job. I know you're speechless.
Wow. I mean, y'all, this is not relative, but I hope the theme is true. I mean, it's the same thing I'm trying to show with what happened with Angela. Like, hate cannot be what's running our lives. We have got to love. We've got to make forgiveness a priority. That's why I chose to play this game this way. It's regardless of the fact I was told like I was ugly and aggressive and dumb. Like, I will always forgive. We have got to live our lives that way. I mean, regardless of where you stand on either side, love has to be the priority for us moving forward. And that is shocking.
We end the show. Love one another.
Absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
next. Former President Donald Trump also recently named his running mate. Any guesses who, or you want me just to tell you?
You can just tell me.
Okay. He chose Ohio Senator J.D. Vance. You may know him as the author of the best-selling book, Hillbilly Elegy, which got turned into a movie that starred Glenn Close and Amy Adams. Now, just this past Saturday, so just days ago, after mounting pressure from fellow Democrats, President Biden announced he is dropping out of the presidential race. He is not running for re-election.
I've got some time. Do I need another candidate? I mean, maybe I'll get more votes.
You have a jacket in the car?
Here.
Okay.
I do. I got some denim I could put on.
Well, hang on there.
Julie's wearing denim, by the way.
Because I am wearing denim. There's more. Although, since Biden dropped out, although she still has to be officially nominated by her party at the Democratic National Convention, which is being held next month in Chicago, Vice President Kamala Harris looks positioned to be the candidate to replace Joe Biden.
Wow.
Any reaction to that?
I mean, at the end of the day, I want to see our country make steps. I want to see us take steps forward. I think both of those from either side, are something we're all going to have to wrestle with. I think, like I said, at the end of the day, there's things that happened in this game, whether you watched it from live feed or not, that I think are so relative in terms of how we all wanted to represent how to take steps forward as a country. I want to take steps forward in being a representative, on a show that people watch of some ways to do so. I do think love is going to be the way to do that. It's got to be the driving factor in this game, outside of this game, in the real world, however you guys choose to interact, and I get the opportunity to interact with you guys outside of this, love will be the priority in the drive. And we all have to contribute to that being the step forward, and I hope my life is going to be a part of that solution.
I'll just end with this famous quote: faith makes all things possible.
Yeah.
Love makes all things easy. Matt, thank you.
Thank you, Julie.
Godspeed.
Godspeed.